Hi, lovelies, and welcome or welcome back. I think that this is like the 10th time that I've been trying to start this video. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard. I think I'm just a little, maybe overtired, and maybe I needed a little bit of a mental rest. And that's exactly what I want to talk about today. I hope that I can finally get the message across in a clear and concise way. But this week I've been resting a lot of my body, and I've been laying down, sleeping a lot, and it kind of goes against my desire because I want to be up and at it and working out and walking and doing the most mostly. And I was at the beach, I wanted to go into the ocean and go on walks, and I basically had to come back home and just sit on my bed and lay on the couch and really relax and take care of myself in that way because my body couldn't physically handle it. And that led me to say that led me to the reflection that a lot of the times that we're physically resting, we're not mentally resting, and we're not really present in the mindset of deep nourishing rest. Because it's one thing for us to be laying down on a couch and meditating or talking or connecting with nature, reading a nice book. Another thing is for us to be laying or on our couch or in our beds and constantly scrolling on our phones. Our mind is not resting. As much as our body is resting, our mind is not doing the other 50% of the rest. And I think it leads us to be in a constant overstimulation and overtired. And as much as we need physical rest, we also need mental rest, and we need presence and peace of mind, I think, above everything. So I kind of wanted to propose a little challenge, maybe, to delete all of delete all of the social media apps off of your phone. And if you work with them or something like that, you can keep the ones that you work with but not enter the app, and really see how much of the time, of the moments of your day that you would spend quote unquote resting but not resting at all by scrolling on your phone, how much more fulfilled and rested you'll be throughout your day without the social media apps. And what activities do you do while you would normally be on your phone scrolling on the apps? Because I know that this past week that I've been really resting, I felt really tempted to be on my phone, and the more that I've been on my phone, the more that I just felt completely unhappy and unfulfilled and just tired and overstimulated and needing to rest, but in a vicious cycle of being on my phone. And it brings me so much joy in the moments that I have enough clarity to delete the apps and to be off of them and to be like, wow, this is really causing like a detriment to my mental health and maybe even to my physical health of like brain cells and everything, because this constant overstimulation really can't be good for any of us, and especially not for our mental health. I really miss the days where I was a teenager or a child and I didn't have a phone and I just played in the garden with my friends, and we used to climb trees and go on like tree swings and go to the movies, and we used to have such a better time, enjoy ourselves so much more, and feel so much more connected and aligned with each other. Every single moment was an opportunity to have fun and to enjoy and to connect and to be out in nature and to go into the pool, to run in the grass, and to do all the craziest things that would still be amazing options for the kids and teenagers nowadays if maybe their phones and social media apps didn't come as number one. And it really led me to the reflection that sometimes we're really resting. Like this past week, I've been basically sitting and laying down because I've been recovering from a cold. But as much as been as much as I've been resting my body, I haven't been resting that much my mind, and it led me to feel very depleted. So I think sometimes we're all like, oh, I need to rest, I need to rest, I need to rest. But the moments that we could be resting, we're actually overstimulating ourselves. And I think it's leading us to be burnt out, tired, even become sick like I did. And it's sad to think that, at least for my generation, that is, I think I'm Gen Z, I'm not quite sure, but I'm a little bit of like the older Gen Z, that we didn't have the phones when we were right growing up, the blessing that it was. So it really got me thinking, how much are we actually present in living our lives, and how much of our lives do we see it as an opportunity to enjoy and live and be free and be happy? Or are we choosing just to be sitting and scrolling on our phones, kind of escaping from our real reality and not being present or aware of our needs and our desires, and constructing a life that we're proud of ourselves for? Because I know that when we're older and we look back, the last thing that we're going to want to remember is the thousands of hours that we were just sitting there scrolling on our phones, watching other people live their lives. So hopefully, we can all, as society, free ourselves from this and reconnect with the joy that is living and connecting with others in nature. Because we deserve a full and fulfilling life, and we deserve to look up from our phones and see the world for the beauty that it holds, and not keep our head down looking at a screen for the rest of our lives. Sounds a little melodramatic, but it's more serious and more necessary than we can imagine to disconnect in this way. So, love you guys. See you soon, and stay safe.